I feel like Georgia is the most hated team in America right now. The Georgia Bulldogs, the most hated team in America right now. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like that. Let's get into it.
Major sounds in the kitchen cooking up, boy.
What's up, YouTube fam? Y'all already know who it is and what it is, man. It's the Trending Topic Podcast, and I'm back, baby. I told y'all I was going to come back with the content for the dogs. Shout out to my D4L. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see y'all. I'm glad y'all get to see me. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, baby. Let's do this, man. And first thing I want to address, I want to just get this out of the way. All of my Georgia haters, because we are the most hated team in America right now. The Georgia Bulldogs is the most hated team in America right now, it feels like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Well, maybe because we just won 2 nationals back to back and dudes is hoping that we fail. Dudes is hoping that we don't get nowhere near close to a national championship this year, even though I feel like we will get into the playoffs. I do feel like there's no, obviously, y'all don't let us know. All on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you can find on social media. People, the fans, a lot of fans from other programs have been letting us know that we have a weak schedule, blah, 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 blah. We ain't trying to hear it. We can't control who we play. We cannot control that. You know what I'm saying? If we could, we probably would. You know what I mean? But we can't control who we play. We can't control the type of players on the teams that we play. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, I want to talk about all of these fans out here claiming that, you know, Georgia, it was a terrible win, it was a horrible win, whatever. Hey man, say what you want to say. The score was still 48-7. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of and my thing is, I just think people prey on our downfall. I think everybody knows what it is. And to the Georgia fans, to the dogs out there, man, I was watching the YouTube live stream of the game. And I was seeing a lot of the fans. Some of y'all don't even seem like fans. Y'all jumped the gun too early. Like, y'all been like, I can't understand why y'all jumped the gun too early. We all know we have a new offensive coordinator. We all know we have a new quarterback. We got a bunch of new wide receivers. We didn't have Lad McConkey. We didn't have Dejon Edwards. We don't have Branson Robinson. He's out for the season. Like, y'all have to understand, like, the offensive line. We got new guys on the offensive line. Y'all got to understand, man, it takes time. And y'all flip the script before the second half. Like, before the second half, I had already knew. Normally, Georgia is a second half type of team. Normally, Georgia is a second half type of team. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why y'all feel as if we're not blowing somebody out. Oh, we ain't gonna be. If we're gonna look like this, we can kiss a national championship, or we can kiss the playoffs goodbye. Man, it's the first game of the season. Nobody in the SEC was impressive. Nobody, not even Alabama. To you Alabama fans, you were not impressive. You were not impressive. They talk about, oh, Alabama has a new Jalen Hurts. Man, please, Jalen Hurts was accurate. Jalen Hurts was accurate. That dude y'all got right now, he's a fluke. Yes, of course, with Middle Tennessee, he was gonna make some. Man, come on, man. That's no competition. There's no competition. Of course, he's gonna look a little bit good. All of our quarterbacks looked pretty good. Yeah, in the first half, it was a little shaky. It was a little rocky. You got to understand, Jalen Milroe got way more experience than Carson Beck. He's gotten more experience than Carson Beck. So, of course, and he's a dual threat. He can use his legs. So, of course, he's going to look a little better than Carson Beck. But Carson Beck is going to prevail. You best believe that. He going to weed through all that hate, and he going to prevail. And I can guarantee you he will be talked about 10 times more than Jalen Milroe by the end of the season. I can guarantee you, with or without being in the playoffs. I can guarantee you that. Talk about we ain't pull out all our weapons. We just gave Middle Tennessee a little bit of what we had. Man, please, y'all had half of y'all starters in. Y'all had most of y'all starters in. Y'all had y'all starting receiver, which was a mediocre receiver over here at Georgia, which is Jermaine Burton. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But y'all had a starting receiver. Y'all had y'all starting quarterback. Y'all had y'all starting running back. Come on, y'all. Like, be for real. Be for real. You know what I'm saying? We had Carson Beck, a new starter. You know what I mean? We had new guys, Andrew Paul. We had Kendall Milton that just came off an injury. You know what I'm saying? We had Roderick Robinson. He's a freshman. You got to understand, but bro, the whole offense is damn near brand new. Outside of Brock Bowers, we didn't have Marcus Rosemary Jack Saint. You know, who else we didn't have? It was a couple. It was a Lad McConkey. It was a few guys we did not have that normally will put a crease in a lot of these defenses. Will put a hurting on a lot of these defenses. You know what I'm saying? But they prey on our downfall so bad. You know what I'm saying? They even talked about our 48-7 win. How can you talk about somebody that beat somebody that damn bad? How can you do it? Like, why would you do it? That sounds like a lot of hate. That matter of fact, it sounds like fear. That's what my girl told me. She said all of that ain't nothing but fear. That's all that is fear. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. That's fear. That's what they do. They scared. So they'll try to speak our losses into existence. Man, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. Alabama fans, y'all funny. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been hearing too much of nothing. I've been trying to stay away from it because I don't want to entertain it. Because you know me. I get up here and put your video up here and talk about you on your video. I talk about you. Y'all know I do it. Remember when I put that Tennessee guy up here? I talk about your little video. I ain't scared to do it. Because one thing you ain't going to do is try to dog Georgia out. That's one thing you ain't going to do. See, Georgia don't have a lot of podcasters out there. We got a few guys. We got a few guys that try to be real professional, but me personally, I'm not, like I've been told y'all, I ain't got to say it again. I'm not trying to be professional. I will pull your card. I will put your video. I will react to your doggone video. I don't care who you is. Say something about Georgia that don't make no sense. Oh, Georgia, y'all made a good win. Y'all made a win look bad. What? Come on, man. Like I said, back to the fans, the Georgia fans. Y'all got to stop jumping that gun, man. Y'all got to stop that, man. It's starting to look funny. It's starting to look bad, man. Like, come on, man. Y'all complained through the whole first half. Complained through the whole first half, and because you didn't want to look bad once we took off during the second half, oh well, if they keep playing the way they played the first half to a stronger opponent, where we won't see the playoff or we won't see another natty. We ain't worried about that. We not worried about that right now. We worried about the team that week. That's what we're worried about, week to week. We ain't worried about nothing right now. No playoff right now. You know, nobody in the SEC impressed me at all. Nobody. None of them. You know what I'm saying? But I will say the team that did impress me the most, Colorado Buffaloes, Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes, they did impress me. They did impress me, even though I don't feel like TCU was worth nothing, but that's their level of competition. So I'm not going to sit there and say, well, TCU suck. Well, I have said that. TCU, they do suck. They don't have the Max Duggan and the receiver, so they do pretty much suck at this point. But it's at their level. It's at Colorado Buffalo's level. So I don't want to say that, you know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? It was a good matchup. You know, but I do feel like they got a long way to go. But I was the most impressed by that game, and I was mostly impressed by Florida State. But Florida State looking good, y'all. They looking damn good, y'all. I mean, Florida State look good on both sides of the ball, man. Florida State look like experience. I'll just say that. Florida State looks like experience. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of me wish we looked like that. You know what I mean? The first game I just popped the season off. A lot of me feel like, damn, I wish we looked like that. But I got to take account, man. We got a lot of fresh guys out here. Everybody's trying to earn their spot. What is his name? CJ Smith? Malachi Muse, those guys stuck out. Even Dominic Lovett, he stuck out, even though he dropped two easy passes. You know what I'm saying? They stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? We still missing Marcus Rosemary, Jack Saint. We still missing Lad McConkey. Who else we missing? Aaron Smith was in. You know, I would like to see a lot more from that guy. Like, really, I would like to see a little more from him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the fastest out on a team, but he's rarely open. You know what I mean? We always throw a deep shot to him like once every 5 games. You know what I'm saying? Ra Thomas, shout out to him. Shout out to Brock Vandegrift for throwing that deep pass to Ra Thomas. I want to see a lot from Ra Thomas. Gunnar Stockton did very well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all of our quarterbacks did well. I don't think they did great, but I think they did well. They did well enough to pull off a 48-7 win. So what are we complaining about? What are we crying about? Shout out to the dogs out there, man. For real, man. I just wanted to come and holler at y'all because I told y'all I'll be back with content. I told y'all that, you know what I'm saying, I was off doing other things, and I want to come back to talk about what's happening. You know what I'm saying? We got a game tonight also, right? Who's supposed to be playing tonight? Clemson, right? So yeah, we do have Clemson playing tonight. Who's Clemson playing tonight? Y'all know I don't keep up with mostly nothing but Georgia. I watch Duke. So that might be a good one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I rarely keep up with other teams. I know what's going on, but I really keep up with who they playing next and all of that. So, yeah, we got Clemson playing Duke tonight. I might watch the first half just to see what Clemson is looking like this season. I hadn't heard much about them. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I hadn't heard much about them. Hopefully they, hopefully they look good. You know, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Only Georgia matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to wear my coach visor because, you know, I had to address these haters, man. These haters, they come in abundance, man. It's sad, man. It's so many of them. You know what I mean? It's so many of them. It's like the most hated team in America right now. The Georgia Bulldogs. And it's like, man, I don't care who win the Natty. Of course I want my team in. Of course. But I don't care who win. I'm not going to attack them. It doesn't matter. Because I know with Kirby Smart being our head coach, we're going to stay in it. We're going to stay in it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to be far behind at all. You know? I can get on here all day and talk about how Alabama ain't this or Alabama ain't that or this team ain't to Tennessee. I can get on here all day and talk about other people, but I care less about them. All I care about is them dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, it's a fairly new team. You know what I'm saying? Defense. Oh, I didn't even speak about the defense. The defense did great to me. They did great. It was a couple of runs we let get by us. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's nothing, man. We got to get the chemistry back rolling. Yeah, they've been practicing. Yeah, they together. But we got, as far as game time, we got to get things back rolling. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna all come together. Give us some time. It's gonna all come together. But the defense is business as usual. Y'all already know that. You know what I mean? So calm down, Georgia fans. Chill out. Stop jumping the gun. It's all good. We in here, baby. Y'all know what it is. It's the Trending Topic Podcast. I'm your host with the most, Major Quee, and we out.